Pompeii Buried Alive, Chapter 2. The Giant Wakes Up. Suddenly the ground began to tremble. All of the houses in Pompeii began to shake. The giant was waking up. Then there was an enormous cracking sound. The top of Vesuvius blew off. A huge cloud of dust and ash came pouring out. Everyone began to scream. People came out of their houses to look at the huge cloud. Shopkeepers came out of their shops. Bakers forgot about their bread. Farmers forgot about their fruits and vegetables. And lawmakers forgot about the new laws. The cloud was getting bigger and bigger. The cloud hid the sun. It was dark. Tiny hot pebbles began to fall on the people in Pompeii. Some people found pillows to cover their heads. Others hid inside their houses. Everyone was running and pushing and shoving and shouting. Some people ran toward the town gates to get away. Others went home to protect their jewelry and gold coins. A few went to the temple to pray. Could the gods save them? The day became as dark as night. A horrible smell filled the air. It was like rotten eggs. People rushed toward the sea. A few held torches to light the way. The sea was wild. Huge waves kept crashing onto the beach. Fish were left flopping in the sand. The family from the big house was able to get into a boat. They were able to get away. When the pebbles fell on Pompeii, many people could not escape. They were trapped under the pebbles. Then hot ashes began pouring out of the volcano. The ashes fell on the people. The ashes were hot enough to make hair sizzle. The people in the streets tried to protect themselves. They hid in corners and behind walls. They covered their faces with their hands and clothes. But the ashes piled up higher and higher. The people could not move. The people could not breathe. They were trapped under the ashes. The ashes kept falling. Heaps of ashes filled the streets. The ashes spilled into the houses. They piled up to the first-story windows. They piled up to the second-story windows. The people inside the houses were trapped too. But Vesuvius was not done. Now a great cloud of poisonous gas rushed out of the mountain. The cloud covered Pompeii. A great river of hot ashes and gases raced down the side of the mountain. The river flowed right over the walls of the town. No one in Pompeii was saved. Across the bay, a boy stood watching. His name was Pliny. Pliny saw the strange cloud that came out of Vesuvius. He saw the darkness over Pompeii. Later, he heard about the hot ashes and the wild sea. Did Pliny ever forget that day? No, he did not.